Can that really be you? Come closer. After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
Is this a dream?
Yes and no. We are connected, you and I. Ever since the day you...
Wait! Mother! Where did you... Was that really her?
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out. Caretaker makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
Caretaker sees herself as the matriarch of this team, and as a maternal figure, she tends to be protective of her own.
Ugh, seriously, Hunter? Are you suggesting she's just being overprotective of me?
Or just protective.
Gah, you know what? Never mind. I came out here to thank you for putting your trust in me, and I'm determined to keep it positive. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that. I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
You are gonna love this. What have you got for me, boss? No problem. What do you think? Tony is...
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks. Not big stuff, you know. I send him when a jester from the Avengers is more effective than a full assembly.
Practice makes perfect. Caretaker said I was a team player, so I guess I'm letting you choose for me too. Peace.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
See you around. Hunter.
Well, I'm going to be sore for a day or two.
Hey, Hunter. When you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
Even you admitted the library is too valuable to be locked away. I had only hoped to find something, anything that might help us in our fight against Lilith.
You could have come to me first, at least tried to convince me. We both know I wouldn't have listened, but I would have appreciated the honesty.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something? The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. Hey, Hunter. Central will crack the code. This stuff is actionable. Let's shut it down. Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central. Think I can handle that. We're ready to make a move. I'm here if you need me. We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power, and it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted, and I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but...
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will consider that.
Of course.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once. I'll translate new clues every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
It's good to have you around again. Spider-Man didn't think twice when it came time to risk himself by engaging Venom. I expect no less gallantry from anyone living under my roof. Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
We are heading in. They cannot possibly match your strength. Leave some for the rest of us.
Where'd you learn that one?
No retreat!
A weak attempt.
Whoa. Head spinning.
They send more to the slaughter.
We stand with the mother.
That still won't be enough.
I am impressed.
What is it like being so inconsequential? Ready?
Your time has come.
I'm hurt bad!
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
For victory!
That hurt! I am under attack.
I am not myself.
How about the reinforcing?
Take them out!
I am a wall.
This will be done soon. Here you go.
I'll give it a whirl.
Whatever works for you.
The light is on our side.
I feel better already.
I will make you suffer.
Engaging target!
Don't you know who I am?
I will aid you if I can.
Awaiting reinforcements.
You've got nothing to fear!
No one will touch you.
I can only endure so much.
All right, time to really apply myself here.
embarrass yourself.
Follow my lead!
Time for the real thing.
Don't leave me alone out here. Looks like we're not done yet.
Don't waste the opportunity.
We are immovable.
Aw, look at all the big tough bad guys.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Let me help. How about this one? You guys really don't know what you're in for, do you?
You had your chance to escape. Hell with it. Our team is falling apart. A pathetic attempt at intimidation. Behold the light's gift. The advantage is mine. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous.
As ordered!
You are going to pay for that.
You're in trouble now.
Many before you have tried and failed. The light will carry you onward. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
The battlefield is ours. Ready for a real hit?
The light is getting dim. This shall be of great help. for Hydra. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. Did you think that would stop me? I can feel her corruption spreading. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. The light will heal you. The power of the light.
Nothing we can't handle so far. Are you ready?
Did someone feel a breeze? This is a serious predicament for you. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. You were too weak for this fight. We have the upper hand, for now. This is a serious predicament for you. Realize the trouble you are in. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. I'm afraid you might not make it back from this. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? What are you waiting for? Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing. This is a serious predicament for you. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Lilith must be desperate if these are her best. told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
What you doing, Charlie?
I'm an LA girl at heart, but... Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Doctor Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
I need to take care of something before we go.
Sure thing. Fight.
Anything going on today?
Yes, Nico wants to speak with you. Do so before you sleep.
Can you tell me what this is about?
No.
Can you give me a hint about what Nico wants?
No. Talk with her tonight, yes? It is important to her.
Can you give me...
No. Talk with her.
So, what do you need?
I have questions.
Sure.
Thank you, Carol.
Of course.
What's happening?
Is the Forge treating you well, Doctor?
It is, all things considered. The scent of hellfire is slightly less obnoxious than Tony. Oh, Miss Minoru wishes to speak with you. She requested you do so tonight.
What about?
A great mystery and a greater opportunity.
Technically, it's Roberto. But you can call me Robbie. Everybody else does.
Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
If you're free, I'll...
Lead the way.
Let's do it!
Nico will tell you our purpose.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life, it worked better than expected, but there are some... gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Of what?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Right. Emo kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus, or physical vessel, with your animus, or spiritual essence.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperiest eel.
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to focus Miss Rasputin's enigmatic energies, I, Dr. Strange...
The ritual.
The Sorcerer Supreme shall pluck from unreality your mislaid memory, thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in their many eyes and shout, "Nay!"
Dr. Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
Just tell me what to expect.
Ah, yes. You will focus on recalling what was lost as we do everything in our power to restore it. Simple, really.
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
Does Strange have any other details about the ritual?
Ha! Far too many.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment, or, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
Hunter.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty
I feel bad for the Department of Sanitation. We left lots of Hydra detritus just littering the streets.
What's shaking?
Noble. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. There. Finished.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started?
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. But the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
And now I am on the same path. So where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it. The second Bloodgate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well fail.
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and you get back in there. Or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if something happened to Charlie?
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what this is about. The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of, but they're not out to get you. Well, except Chthon, but you already knew that.
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the only one getting an opportunity like this.
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter, I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. When many of the elder gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was sent to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he will trust honor.
You are too weak for this fight. Leave some for the rest of us. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
Atum was unleashed and made quick work of demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
Your time could do some work. Your mother abandons you. That was something. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's secrets. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better? Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently she is promiscuous. You had your chance to escape. Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be... I'm afraid you will not make it back from this one.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And you fought well, but these trials weren't meant to be easy. Don't lose hope.
I should come back another night. Ah, I see.